Over the years, between the two of us, we have caught more species than I can probably sit here and name.
Awesome catch.
It's a straight bass.
But there's one fish that has always eluded both of us, and that is the fish of 10,000 casts.
It's a muskie. It's a muskie.
No, it's a jack. Holy.
Over the next few days, our goal is to change that. We're going to be setting out and giving it all we have to catch a muskie.
Got him. He's big.
He's big.
He might be on.
Yep, he sure is. Oh, he's big.
This is where our journey begins, but it probably will not end here.
We are not muskie anglers, just going to be using a spinnerbait. Most of the people that do have luck around here, I've noticed, they usually come while they're bass fishing on something like this. And we also, and that's our heavy catfish rods, just like we're fishing for catfish. But we're going to put a live bait on there and see if a toothy beast will come out and eat. Before I start throwing things around and actually using my hands, we're going to go ahead and get a live worm out and try to catch a live bait.
Look, he's fishing, standing.
Oh, he's brave. See, I can't be doing all that now. All right, so let's get a worm.
All right, I'm gonna help you.
Worm ready. See if we can get us some live bait. No, it's not. Might have to wait to do the live bait when we switch spots. Can always throw our other stuff around for now. It is windy. Maybe it'll be good that we put the spinnerbait on first. I got my drag plenty loose because I do realize that this is not a musky rod. This guy's swimming right.
Let's see if we can catch this little fish down here. Aw, that is the smallest rock bass I've ever caught.
He's like 2 quarters.
He's so cute.
That's our problem. We think all the fish are too cute.
Yeah. I couldn't get any live bait. We are gonna go ahead and switch it over to this crawdad. I know that's what y'all been eating.
Oh, there's a bite. Got him. He's big. Okay, stay on, baby. He's not a bad one. He's not bad. He fought really good. Sweet. Look how fat. That is a fat fish. Beautiful, beautiful smallie. Had to take a break from chasing the fish of 10,000 casts and get back to the fish of 3 casts. We're gonna get this beauty right back into the water. Felt good to get a fish on the board. Looks pretty shallow. So I'm just gonna try to get this out there as far as I can. Hopefully not get snagged up. I think we could pluck off a few more small jaws, but I do not think this is where our fish of 10,000 casts is gonna come from. So we might have to keep it moving. Yeah, I'm getting snagged. Maybe I got someone else's fishing line or something. It's definitely not a fish. That's a snag. It's someone else's fishing line, I think. Yeah, definitely is. Caught somebody's fishing line. They broke me off. I just hate that. I was hoping I was going to be able to get that out of the water, but I have such a thin braid on right now. I think it might be time to head on, check out other areas.
All right, so we got here thinking this would be a perfect spot. The water's a little bit too shallow. We want to catch a smallmouth, but that's not the mission for today. So we're gonna pack up, we're gonna hit the road. I know of another hole, and we're gonna check it out and see what we can catch. So here we are at spot number 2, and we'll probably be here until the night a little bit. This spot looks a lot deeper. There's a deep hole right here beside me. We should have some luck getting live bait here too. That last place was a no-go.
Got our first panfish at the second spot of the day. It is getting quite chilly out here, so we're gonna hurry up and catch as many as we can. I'll let Maddie get him out there. Hopefully that gets us a monster. Perfect.
Since we decided we're going to stay a little bit into the night, I'm going to go ahead and load up with a whole bunch of bait fish.
There's no such thing as a fishing adventure without a few hiccups along the way. Using teamwork, we navigated through each challenge.
You want me to walk over here and see if I can get it? I'm gonna walk around and grab it from over here. We're gonna try to save our bobber. Yep, here you go. No worm left behind.
Eventually, we had enough bait fish to fill our bucket.
The fish we are after is out here jumping in front of our faces. There it goes, muskie. He went wild on that fish, didn't he? At this point, we're being teased a little bit. Our luck. The one fish we have been dying to get, not getting it, but it's jumping right in front of us. It's okay. We're not going to give up. You think it's on yet, or wait?
Get it, pick it up.
I don't want to miss it.
Pick it up and see if you feel anything on it. Just lift it up and see if you feel anything.
I feel something biting. Yeah, I can feel it biting it, but I don't feel it like... Should I just reel into it and see, or...
If you want.
Missed the first bite on the live fish. She definitely has been bit. Hit right there near where the hook was at, but just missed it. I get her back out there. She's still alive and kicking. Not a muskie. I think we were getting hit by a catfish. Getting catfished by the catfish. So far, it has been super tough at spot number 2. We have managed to catch bait fish, which is already better than the first spot we were at. We've got some bait put out. Now we're just casting around, killing time, fishing for really anything that wants to bite at this point. So we'll see what happens.
He's big.
Let's get the net ready. Maddox got a fish.
I don't know what it is. Looks like a big blue or channel.
Might be a channel. That's a big girl. Good job.
Thank you.
She's ready.
I thought it was a blue. I ain't gonna lie.
Moments later, we got our last hit of the night.
Not yet. Wait till it does that again. Now. It came off. That's okay. You almost had it. Put it back out there. That was a good bite, but fish popped off. We're back with day number 2. Our mission to hopefully catch a muskie still stands. And we're back to the exact same spot as yesterday because we actually saw a muskie jump here. So we know they're here. We just have to catch one. We're gonna be sticking to the exact same strategies, which is catch some panfish, get some live bait put out there, and throw around things like spinner baits and our biggest swim baits, glide baits, stuff like that. We only have about an hour till sunset, so not much time, but every minute counts. So we're gonna give it our best. And as the night progresses, we'll head further down that way. There's a deeper hole we know about, and we'll try to fish that a little bit too. But hopefully we have some luck. Maddie's back there pan fishing. I'm gonna get started throwing some other lures around and see what we can make happen.
This pole's getting hit. I'm trying to put on some bait here. Hopefully she can wait just a second so I can cast this out. What you got, Ray? Is it big?
Little.
It's not little. Can you flip him, or you need a net?
Wasn't filming. I didn't really have time to cut the camera on. This guy just came out of left field and crippled the pole. Thank you. We didn't get skunked today, thanks to you. Okay. Took off before he hit the water. But he's good. Let's do it again.
We have company. How have you been, Larry? I'm pretty sure this is the same bird from last year and the year before.
You guys see that bird right there? We named him Long Neck Larry, and he harasses us every time we come to the spot. Maddie gave him a fish, one of our bait fish one day, and now every time he sees us, he stays at a safe distance, but he's close enough to, you know, in case we're feeling generous. He's like, I'm here. You can always throw one of those fish this way. Larry. Enjoy, buddy.
We're gonna get Long Neck Larry a little treat.
This is for Long Neck Larry. He's our buddy. He's always, every time he sees us, he's begging for food.
With night approaching and our bodies drained from casting,
I think I did all of my 10,000 casts within this hour. My arms are like, stop.
we decided to change gears for the rest of the trip and focus on catfishing.
We're out here fishing for bait. Maddie just pulls this baby up out of the water on a tiny little piece of nightcrawler.
Largemouth.
Largy.
Oh, it's got orange.
What a beautiful, beautiful fish.
I watched him eat it as soon as it went in his mouth.
It's always fun catching those as a little back catch, isn't it?
It is. So we've got about 3 bait fish ready to go. They're all good size. Ray is still trying to catch some more. So this is the rig we're going to be using. I'm not too sure how I feel about the clip. I usually snell knot my hooks, but we'll see how it goes. This makes a little bit of a rattling noise. We're going to go with the second biggest fish for right now. We're going to send this little fella out there. Just right there in the middle of the river. Right in the middle.
Starting to get dark out here. Now is when the freaks should start coming out. Maddie just checked our fish and tried to cast it back out. We weren't filming, but it flew off. And then, I kid you not, within a second, this big thing jumped up out of the water, and I think it ate our fish that flew off. You cannot make this up. But anyways, we're gonna put a freshwater on because it's all we can do.
That was crazy. Yeah, it looked like it swam away a little bit and then died.
Yeah, because it's our luck.
Look around that tree and tell me what you see.
Long Neck Larry.
Just take a guess.
Larry.
He's playing peekaboo. All right, Larry, this fish has a hook on it, so I'm gonna need you to go on now. All right, I gotta hand this to you.
We're gonna use a little teamwork to do this. All right. To get it around this here tree. And that ought to do right there.
Just as darkness set in and we were about to call it a night, this happened.
Crazy, you just saw a shooting star.
It's a muskie.
Let me get the net.
I think it's a muskie, right?
Take your time. You got my heart flying. I think it's a giant bass. No, it's a giant catfish. Holy, the biggest channel I've ever seen in my life.
I thought it was a muskie. Jumped out of the freaking water.
Maddie, look at this. This is like over 10 pounds easily. It's got someone else's fishing line on it too.
Where I thought it was a
the
muskie,
water.
I'm freaking out.
All right, well, let's get this other, whoever else's fishing line that is, let's get that off of her.
All right, boom. Watch the hook. Boom.
Let's try to get this line off of her. Someone else's fishing line. It's wrapped all around this baby. It's okay, girl. It's all right. She broke somebody off. This fish is freaking massive. I've seen catfish come up as you're reeling them in and do like their roll, that, you know, a catfish version of jumping. This fish come up like a bass would do. It was wild.
Big girl.
Big girl. She's bigger than lot of flatheads. Here she goes, guys. What a monster. Good job, Maddie.
That was awesome.
Right as
Shooting star went by. That's what it was.
Day number 3, a lucky day. 3rd time's the charm. To get it started, we're gonna go ahead and put this little guy out. This is a bait that's gonna catch us a monster, I have a feeling. Right there, just above the spine.
Make sure you get the scale off.
Yep, he's got plenty of room in that spot to swim around. Swim freely, little buddy.
There's a deep hole right here. So we're just gonna give it a gentle toss right there. Nothing crazy. Let that sit, do its magic.
While I panfish and that guy sits down there and swims around, Maddie is going to be throwing some lures around. This is a team woman effort right here.
Ray,
Looks like our fish is getting hit. I'm not too sure. It could just be the fish. He's a good sized one. It could be him.
I don't know. Ray. I don't think that's the fish.
I think it popped off.
No way, really?
Yeah. It didn't have it all the way yet. It definitely got bit. That's a muskie.
Get it back out.
Where'd you have it? Put it back.
How did it pop off?
It wouldn't hook. I felt it just like let go. The teeth marks on that fish, that is definitely puncture wounds. That is what we're looking for. I have a strong feeling. That was a muskie.
Should we have let him eat it more?
I don't know. I think he just missed the hook. He was trying to pull that fish off. My heart, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and warn you right now, full disclosure. I'm not even gonna say F, when we catch a muskie, I'm either gonna pass out, freak out, or both. We were so close. We were so close. It's okay. That gives me hope that we're doing something right. We're at least getting bites, or a bite. Let's keep going. Maddie was
Real and everything.
Maddie just caught somebody's fishing pole.
Hand me the net.
I thought you had a snapping turtle.
Oh, it's just an Ozark trail.
Somebody lost their Ozark trail.
You can set it up somewhere. Maybe somebody will want it.
Yeah, we'll set it right here. If somebody, maybe whoever it belonged to will come back.
As the sun began to set and bites became fewer and further between, we were convinced that our window of opportunity had closed.
You just say the word. I'm ready when you are. We tried.
Something inside told us not to give up. At the very least, we thought maybe we'd hook into another decent catfish. So we stayed, and this happened.
Getting a bite on the live bait.
Might be on.
Yep, he sure is. Oh, he's big. Ray, I'm gonna need a net. Whoa. I don't know what it is, but it's huge. I know that. He's coming back this way. I think I do too. It's really big. I finally did it. Oh my God, y'all. I'm shaking. Look at this beauty. This
is a true river monster. And this is the fish we were after right here. For years. For years we've been fishing this river, and we have hoped to catch one of these. The fish of 10,000 cast, y'all, right here. Look at those feet. We don't want to keep this girl out of the water long at all. Oh, big girl. This is why you don't give up. This is why you come day after day. You just keep going and you let your passion tap in, and it will eventually happen. Look at that animal. I've never celebrated a fish so hard in my life. There she goes, just as quick as she came. Freaking amazing job.
Thank you, God.
This is the river monster we were after. The first fish of the day.
Larry, you got to witness.
Larry's here. We'll have to give him a bait fish.
Guys, I've been fishing for years to catch that fish.
And it finally happened. We just caught a muskie. You caught the muskie. I netted the muskie. But a muskie was landed on this bank by us.
I'm gonna pass out.
We did it, yes! So our only witness is right here.
He's beside the bait bucket.
Beside the bait bucket. Thank God you were here. I think you're our good luck charm.
Well, it only took 3 days, but we made it happen. What was it like reeling that thing in?
It was incredible.
I had one on. We know that's what it is based on the teeth marks on our fish. I don't even think it was hooked, to be honest with you. I didn't even feel anything pop off. It was more of just a let go.
Mine was more of a, I'm on.
Yes, but we did it, dude. I'm so proud of this girl right here. That is our first muskie, your first muskie. I was here to witness it and kind of be a team player and help along, co-angler. And I'm pretty stoked about that. It was just cool to get to witness something like that.
My net lady.
The net lady, forever and always. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. It was so much fun. Just such a journey. Epic. In the comments, let us know, what species do you want to see us go after next?
Catch you on the next one. Peace.